secret doors and such.
Be so kind as to follow me.
Ah, his leg is messed up, huh? All right. It seems like we're getting in hot and heavy here with the Novigrad underworld. This ought to be interesting.
Nigh is the time of the sword and axe. None will fight this war in our stead. Nigh is the time of madness and disdain.
We're back with possibly the most gullible Witcher ever. He's about to follow Dijkstra, Siggy, down into what could possibly be a trap. This could be, you know, this could be how Dandelion met his end if he's no longer among the living. This could be Siggy's or Dijkstra's way of getting vengeance for Geralt breaking his ankle. Or why do I not have a activate thingy here? There we go. But we really have not much of a choice here if we want Dijkstra to help us out. Okay, we're going to follow him, right? Let's talk to him before we...
I do. What do you want?
You're in contact with Radovid. Any news of Philippa? Master Spiderman. Okay, so we've gone all over that stuff. I thought he might give us some insight into where he's taking us, but...
Tamo's on my way.
Got things to do myself. So long.
What the... We're doing things together here. You're not allowed to go anywhere. And there's stuff to loot, so excuse me a moment. This might be your stuff, for all I know, but you don't seem to be taking exception to me taking it. Old goat hide. Water. Did I get them all? Looks like I got them all. And a little light down here wouldn't be so bad. He's not protesting, so... Iron ore. Did I need that? I probably didn't need that. Now I'm picking up...
Oh, Bart! Not again!
Bart.
Who's Bart and why are we... We've got remains over here. Oh, neat. Lauren's. And that's it. Okay. Was Bart the pig? Did Bart just not make it or something? Well, what the...
Bart, stop that! Now!
Bad. Bart makes Ziggy lose, Jonathan.
Beating your head against the wall won't change that.
Bart hard. But less thinky. But less thinky. But sadness.
I want to ask all of the above here. Where'd you get a troll?
Where'd you get the troll?
From Zerrikania. Won him. Card game with a camel merchant.
Your jokes are getting better by the minute.
See me smiling? I'm dead serious.
But I bumpy horses. What's there? Siggy but take. Good Siggy.
So the troll was happy, I guess, that he got relocated? Alright, you took him out of the... I'm having a cup of tea here, so excuse my occasional slurping. So you took him out of the deserts of Zerrikania, where it was too hot for him. So you did him a favor, I guess, but what does this have to do with Geralt?
Don't seem to have trouble communicating with the troll. Why'd you bring me down here?
Take note of that hole. We'll come back to it later.
Ah, that must be
But see that door?
Dandelion's
Vault
handiwork.
behind it, until recently filled with Novigrad crowns and countless other valuables.
But God, then boom! Chorfun go!
I assume
Translating into common,
Chorfin
someone
is
fucking
fortune?
made off with nearly 20 tons of my gold and all the lighter stuff, and you will help me get it back.
There's an edge to that statement there, is there not? Can't take care of this yourself. I want to get at whether or not he knows Dandelion did it. So let's press him a little bit.
Why don't you handle this? Gotta have connections in the underworld. What do you need a witcher for?
The gold wasn't mine alone. See, I run a members-only savings club, a bank for the initiated. For reasons that should be obvious, I prefer it if my temporary liquidity problems remained private. So I need an outsider.
How do you know you can trust me?
I don't. Counting on your survival instinct. Slip up, and I'll kill you. Feed you to Bart.
But sorry. But job that good.
I guess you don't trust me because I've been looting your stuff. That's understandable. Need to think it over. No, I don't need to think it over. He may help me with Dandelion, find Dandelions. It's probably Dandelion who stole from him. I mean, we did talk about Dandelion breaking into a vault with Priscilla, did we not? Fine, I'll help.
Fine. I'll help you.
You're not exactly bursting with enthusiasm.
Witcher mutations. They strip us of emotion. I'd be jumping for joy otherwise.
No, I guess
All
it's my
right.
time to
Ought to look
feed him a
around.
line of crap.
But first, some questions.
I'm all ears.
Thieves got in through the hole. Any witnesses besides Bart, I guess? I guess Bart was the only one. What are we saying was the value? Hopefully I get to ask all of these. Thieves got in through the hole. Let's see if there were any witnesses other than Bart, right?
Anyone see what happened?
Other than Bart? No. And the vault's location is known only to the treasure's co-owners. Well, and the thieves.
What about upstairs? Anything unusual happen in the bathhouse the day of the break-in?
No. Happen swears it was calm as ever. The usual customers, no incidents. Bloody bucolic.
Yeah, let's find out what the value is.
How much was it all worth? Got an approximate idea?
Why the fuck do you care? Figuring your finder's fee. Don't get your hopes up.
Know you too well for that. Just prefer to know what I'm looking for.
3 crates of Nilfgaardian florins, a chest of emeralds, rubies and topazes, silver candlesticks and platters. I could go on.
Shiny Chorfun. Oh, God.
And what good is Bart if he's not actually going to guard your Chorfin? Okay, thieves got in through the hole. Why wouldn't they have?
Take it the thieves got in through the hole behind you.
You're a regular fucking master sleuth. Any other brilliant deductions you want confirmed? The year, maybe? Bloody name of Redania's king?
No, but I am wondering, for instance, how that hole got there.
Hole no. Boom. Hole. But look, won't go. But look, no. Only sleep. Bad shrooms. Head falls.
Boom. Care to, excuse me, care to elaborate? Bad money. Yeah, what was all of that?
Bad mushrooms? What's that about?
Pop's mold. The spores are highly toxic. One whiff and you're
nice.
dead. Unless you're a troll, that is.
Yes. But troll.
Not talking to you, dimwit. Where was I? Ah, mold spores. They cover the walls of the sewers other side of the vault. Actually thought it was a good thing, you know? A bit of extra protection. Thieves found a way through it.
Bart, you see them?
Part through hole. Want see boom. Dot what? Breathe. Shroom. Sleep go. Your phone gone. Bad troll.
Now. Stiff upper lip.
So they had some sort of explosives, right?
Boom. Can you elaborate?
Boom. Big. This like.
I'll elaborate. Explosion. Big enough to blow that fucking hole in the wall, separating the vault from the sewers.
Gotten pretty good at communicating with this troll.
Lots of prior experience. Worked with idiots my whole life.
Try to track down the thieves. Any witnesses? Okay, what we've got. All right, try to track down the thieves.
Try to track down the thief yourself?
Of course. Hired this lummox, Fonce. Thick enough not to ask questions. We knocked back some pops antidote and entered the sewers. Soon after, I returned alone.
What happened?
Lad started belching something horrendous. I mean, burps with so much mass the walls shook. Told him, Fonz, stop. You're in the presence of a count. Well, former count, but still. And then he puked up. Up came most of the antidote. Lost his protection. Tried to pull him out. Then I heard a bubbling. Something crawled out of the water. I value the lives of my men, I do. But I value my own even more. Dropped Fonz and ran like hell.
Okay, so Fonce is in there somewhere, or the remains of him. Sounds like it's probably a drowner who got him. Gotta look around the sewers. What kind of something? Yeah, let's get a better idea
Mind
there.
describing this something that crawled out of the water?
No. Doesn't mean I can, though. Air in the sewer's thick with spores. Can hardly see a thing down there.
Must have noticed something. Was it...
No! Didn't notice a fucking thing. Didn't do a taxonomic field analysis either. I know it's an inconvenience to you, but I felt I should get the hell out of there as fast as I could.
Now, I'm a witcher. Will I have resistance to these spores? Or do I need the antidote as well?
Should look around the sewers. Got any more of that Pop's antidote?
I've a few vials left. Got the formula too. Disgusting swill, to be honest. But it'll save your life. Here.
Thanks.
You've naught to thank me for, literally. You're no good to me if you suffocate. Listen, I'll be
Ah, I
upstairs
got
if
the
you need me.
manuscript too.
Sight of this empty vault's giving me an ulcer. Good luck to you.
Dandelion, what the hell have you gotten yourself into?
Easy, Bart. Don't push me into the mold. Okay, so just to be sure, did I loot everything I could loot? No. Water, empty bottle. What shall become of Temeria? Interesting. What shall become of Temeria? Temeria, a land where milk and honey once flowed. In what did she wrong the gods that they should treat her so cruelly? The Pearl of the North to some, she proved a galloping range for Nilfgaardian cavalry for others. Okay, 2 others, excuse me. As a country, it had survived 2 previous wars against the Empire. It was here that the war's bloodiest battles were fought. It was in Temeria where their most bestial deeds were wrought. I feel as though I've read this before. It was Temerian civilians who bore the full brunt of these wars' horrors. Yeah, I think I read this way back in White Orchard. It's kind of ringing a bell. And bear them we did, bravely and steadfastly, until the demise of our great protector, King Foltest. Then Providence turned its fickle face from Temeria. Murdered most treacherously, Foltest failed to leave Temeria a worthy successor. And so all manner of cur soon fell upon her, tearing her apart like so much carrion. She had no more allies then. None remembered that we had once been the armor protecting the north from the designs of the mad dancer. He who had the gravestones of his foes pounded into a ballroom floor. Yeah, I definitely read this before, but it's worth a little reminder here. A free and independent Temeria is no more. A dark-faced sun looms over her every rampart. Yet we Temerians live on and always will. As long as folk believe, the usurper who took our beloved capital, Vizima, to treat as his property will forever peer over his shoulder in fear. For in the shadows lurks not one dagger, but the power of a nation of daggers, waiting to deal justice's blow. Okay. Sounds like a bit of impotent wishful thinking.
Hey,
Whoops.
Bart, got a minute?
Minute. But no minute, got. But rocks, got.
I guess he
Rocks
doesn't
want.
quite get metaphors, does he?
I mean a minute to talk.
You mean? But nice.
One more time. Can we talk?
Siggy you like. Talk me with.
Notice anything strange before the break-in? This may be a happy accident here. I didn't mean to talk to him, but looks like he may tell me something.
Anything suspicious happened before the robbery?
Suspicious. But no understand.
Then again,
Something not normal. Something strange. Maybe you saw, felt, heard something?
Yeah. Yeah. But here. He's
lighting a fuse, possibly? This hissing like a snake, where did the hissing come from?
The hissing. Where did it come from?
but he's here in that tree.
What?
Well, but turdy dump.
This hissing like a snake.
What kind of hissing was it? Like a snake?
No, his order, not animal all that.
Right. So, like what?
Like, rock?
A hissing rock.
Let's talk about something else. Okay.
All right. Let's change the subject.
Good. But time God. Jorfun go. But God, now nothing.
Take it easy, Bart. Why do you like Siggy so much?
Why do you like Siggy so much?
Siggy good. Siggy can't take part.
He locked you up, alone, underground. Don't get bored down here? Not much to do.
When but not much do. But think. Lots.
Don't much look like a thinker. All right. We don't. Do we have to insult him? What's he thinking about?
What about, if you don't mind my asking?
Rocks.
Rocks?
Rocks interesting.
Okay. So there was a hissing sound
for
coming
your help.
from
So
his
long.
bathroom, wherever that is.
Long. Long. Long.
Easy, Bart. Looked like he was gonna charge me there for a second. All right, can I get up here and loot that one? Yes. It's a good thing I got that empty bottle, huh? Okay, so I have a manuscript page, and I should also have the antidote somewhere in my inventory here. What? These are all the empty... Is this the antidote? Short lure? No. It's not in any of that stuff. Wait, what is that there? Is that... Why do I have that? Oh, there it is. Okay, so he gave me 3, and I put it in my... consumables there. Temporary immunity to pops mold. Okay, so let's see if I, just out of curiosity, do I have what it takes to craft more of that? Concoctions, oils, potions, enhanced cat. I have what it takes to make enhanced cat. Okay, let's do that. But where's the... Where... I got a manuscript. Where is the pops antidote? What am I missing for it? I've got to know. So I can't craft it myself? Who could craft it for me? That's rather disappointing. All right, let's make enhanced cat though while we're here. Okay, well I've combed my inventory and I do not see anything that resembles a Pops Antidote manuscript, even though I'm pretty sure that I got an update about it. Let's look at, we have character entry updates. Whoops, I do that every time. Let's try the correct character entry selection here. Bart the Troll. Bart, the troll guarding Dijkstra's treasure, could have been the poster boy for the latest craze among Novigrad's wealthy strata, a trend that had swept over everyone from bankers and merchants to underworld crime bosses. The fashion in question prized guards marked not just by fierce loyalty, but also massive size, endless stamina, and crushing physical strength. A well-developed intellect, on the other hand, was considered unnecessary and quite possibly detrimental to the guard's performance. To be blunt, a good watchman should be brainless enough to render any thought of betraying his master impossible. That is why trolls, ogres, and, as a last resort, magic crossbreeds were highly prized for such roles. All right, Cleaver. This is a new one, huh? Yeah, I guess it would be, right? A joke circulates about the back alleys and seedy taverns of Novigrad. Claims the dwarf Carlo Varese, or Varese, one of the 4 leading lights of the local criminal strata, was in his own way a fierce proponent of racial coexistence. He applied this principle in a somewhat selective fashion, however. Cleaver firmly felt that, as an assimilated dwarven resident of the city of Novigrad, he had every right to run his own business. Anyone who had a problem with the way he ran it or with the nature of his dealings, be they dwarf, human, or halfling, revealed themselves a vile racist. And what was the only fitting thing to do with such scum? Why, feed them to a herd of ferociously hungry hogs. And it looks like Dijkstra has taken up that tactic as well. Right after he sliced off their fingers with his namesake Cleaver. Naturally, such tales could very well have been mere rumor and slander, but very few had the courage to test their veracity. Cleaver was famed for his hot temper. What boiled his blood hottest of all, however, were folk who thought they could pull one over on him. No wonder, then, that the attack by Whoreson's thugs riled him somewhat. The violent tirade he directed at Wiley clearly contained not idle threats, but promises he meant to keep, even if doing so meant leaving half a district of the city in ruins. All right, Dijkstra. The individual masquerading as Siggy Rubin was in fact none other than Sigismund Dijkstra, the former head of Redanian intelligence, and a man Geralt and I had many dealings with in the past. He had fallen out of King Radovid's favor, and nothing had been heard of him for many years. Now it seemed he had finally decided to emerge from the shadows, but instead of returning to high political wrangling, He dove deep into the criminal underground and quickly surfaced as one of its leading figures. Though he did not show it, in his own way, Dijkstra respected Geralt, even though the very thought of their last meeting brought a pained grimace to his face. The two had found themselves standing in each other's way during the coup on Thanid Island. The stalemate was quickly broken when Geralt summarily broke Dijkstra's leg. The spy's life story would make for a positively enthralling adventure tale. A victim of Philippa Eilhart's intrigues, he had been forced to flee Redania at breakneck speed or have his own neck broken by assassins. For a certain time he sought refuge in far-off lands, but in the end he decided to return to the free city of Novigrad. Well aware of Geralt's extraordinary talents, Dijkstra asked him to help find his stolen treasure. Though Geralt knew the identity of the criminal mastermind responsible, he decided not to divulge this information and set about investigating as if the case were a complete mystery. Okay. Now, I suppose it's worth it before I head off into the contaminated sewers to save the game. Okay, so what happens if I go down here without taking the antidote? Do I start to die or do I just die immediately? Let's take some antidote. And we'll find out how long it lasts here. Unequip. Alright, so actually I'm going to unequip it because I can't consume it from here, can I? Let's unequip it, and it should be... Where'd it go to? There it is. Okay. Oops, I'm in the wrong section here. There we go. Let's, this should be it right here, right? Now, it looks like if I meditate it replenishes, does it not? No, I'm still hung up on the manuscript. Let's just take some. All right. I consume some, right? There's no potion consuming.
I thought Witcher's potions were vile.
Okay, there you go. All right, now, so we need to cement mushrooms, dwarven spirit.
Pipe's great. Explosion crumpled it like a piece of paper. And there's mortar on the bars. So it was in place at the time of the explosion. Blast tore it from the wall.
Okay, I guess that's good information. Do we have... Got more clues over here.
Bits of pipe clear over here. Must have been one powerful blast.
Well, it did blow through the door, so... Would have assumed that was self-explanatory. Can I igni this stuff? Answer no. Okay, so it's not like swamp gas. And as I'm collecting wire here...
Drowners.
Oh boy.
Of course.
I guess I knew that. Yeah, we knew that was coming. Okay, why am I not... There we go. Let's get... what is it? Superior or enhanced necrophage oil that I have now? It's vampire oil. It is enhanced necrophage oil. That's better than regular necrophage oil. Okay, so let's get the silver sword out. And where did he sneak up behind me? What the heck was that? Oh, now he snuck up behind me. How do you like that enhanced oil, huh? Rana brain, alright. Might as well keep the sword out because I'm seeing plenty of them. And I suppose there's a bit of a thread, resin, sapper's trousers, superior Draconin oil, swordsman boots, Nilfgaardian lemon, Redanian lager. There's a bit of a urgency here, is there not? Alright, so let's get up here. He says as he continues to loot, like there's no urgency. Alright, are you not going to let me... Are you not going to give me a loot thing? I hate when that happens. There we go. Dwarven spirit. All of that for Dwarven spirit. Okay. Quen up. Oops. Quen up. Dodging. Attacking. Get Igni ready. both lined up, but I only got one of you somehow. Alright, Quen up. If I can get it up here before they attack again. Woo. Okay, Igni ready. This is a tough space to fight, isn't it? Oops, ooh, he got me. Okay, Quen back up. Dodging. Dodging. Mostly because I can't really see what Carol's doing when I'm... Alright, and that... Whoa, 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 we still got more of them? Why is... Oh, yes, we do. Put my sword away for no reason. Okay. Now I think it's safe to put the sword away. Which one of you... You don't. Drowner tongue, drowner brain... So mushrooms, Quen wore off. I thought it was the antidote that wore off for a second there. Monster blood. I hope.
Fine grading. Couldn't push much through that.
Okay. I hope I don't run out here. Alright, so that... Run out of antidote, that is.
Fine grading.
Okay.
Couldn't push much through that.
We got it, Geralt. I'm going for the mushrooms. Going for the mushrooms that I don't need. Which are... Sneaky little mushrooms eluding me. Alright, so let's get a move on here. Loot, Stranabrain, Monster Heart. More clues right here.
Definitely came through here.
Alright, how do you know that? What are you looking at? Oh, silver emerald ring. Okay, so that was some of the loot that they dropped. He won't mind. Do we have... We don't have anything down there. Alright, we've got drowners coming up here. Let's refresh. Enhanced necrophage oil. Nice. Get the sword out. And, oh, well, I thought I saw something. Maybe I didn't. Oops.
Another trinket.
Okay, what do we got this time? A pearl. Okay. Nice. Keeping one eye on the Pop's antidote running out on me. Okay, somebody didn't make it out.
Dijkstra hired.
Okay. Now, nothing on him to loot. Oh, is there? No, guess not. And, oops, I'm trying to punch rather than loot.
Antidote's wearing out. Gotta have another dose or get out of here.
Okay. Let's get to our inventory. And, where the heck was it? Under potions. And it's right there, right? Okay. Why is there something behind me that's red? What, did I miss something? What is that? Or was it... Can I go this way too? There's like little red dots on my mini-map. I just don't... That's... What is that? Are these... Oh, these are the drowners that I killed. I'm backtracking. Which I don't want to do. Okay. Let's go around here. Now, that's got to be one of the thieves that didn't make it, right? Unless Dijkstra sent more people down.
Didn't mention anyone else. Must be one of Dandelion's crew. Vomit everywhere. Guess he had the antidote too. Couldn't keep it down any more than the other guy. Need to burn the corpses. Yet another shiny bubble. Otherwise, drowners will never stop congregating.
Okay, so gold ring. Let's get Igni going. Burn the corpses. I guess I gotta burn the thug that Dijkstra hired.
Now the drowners will go feed elsewhere.
Geralt is having trouble with this air, or the potion, the antidote, or all of the above. Okay. Now, did we make it out of there? I think we made it out of there. Oops. Loot. Smoking pipe. Did I need to loot that? Why didn't that show up on my Witcher senses? That was strange. Wire. I've got a lot of wire here. I don't need all this wire, I don't think. Have I gotten out of... That must be a drowner down that way. Now, I could go up, I suppose. I don't know where that leads, but we've got a door here. Oops. And we've got another trinket.
Bottom of a container. Silver cylinder, most likely. Runes etched in the bottom. It's warped, probably by the explosion. Bomb part. Must be. Smells like wyvern oil and caramel.
Quest updated. Count Reuben's treasure. Okay. Now, where does this lead? Leads out of the sewers.
Gold
Okay.
coin. Trail ends here. Dandelion must have loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Where do you see a gold coin? I don't see a gold coin. Alright, where do those stairs lead? So we figure this isn't the way Dandelion went, but it's worth it. What's down there? Anything? It's worth it to investigate. Oops! Don't get Geralt's legs broken. Now, am I able to jump that? And I just did that poorly? Nope. Let's try that again. There we go. Third time's a charm, you know? Silver. Dwarven spirit, loot. Dwarven spirit, loot. Dwarven spirit. Okay. Dwarven spirit. A lot of dwarven spirit around. White wolf hide, and what's in the other thingy? Is it going to let me? It will. White wolf hide. It's kind of a dead end here. Dwarven spirit. Iridium orb. Water. Water. Definitely getting my fill of water here, which is alright. Dwarven spirit, water. Dwarven spirit, vial that I don't need, but if I don't take it, I won't loot it, and it'll keep showing up on my Witcher senses, which is irritating. Locked. Alright. Don't know where that leads, do we? Okay, so let's head back down the stairs, and I guess we go see Dijkstra, if we can find him again. Do have a quest update to read. So once we get out of the sewers here into the fresh air, I'll take a look at that. Investigate the site of the break-in using your Witcher senses. Okay. The site of the break-in. Okay, where is it telling me that is? Because I feel as though I've done that. That's... Is that not sending me back to his bathhouse? Alright, let me take a minute here and save the game. Alright, well, it doesn't seem like it's sending me back into the sewer. My minimap kind of wants me to get up there, or is it sending me back into the sewer? Did I miss something? It wants me... I guess I have enough antidote to go through there. So let's just... We'll go back to see Sigismund. Or is that bath thingy going to be filled? I don't know what to do here. Did I miss something? Count Reuben's treasure. Investigate the site of the break-in using your Witcher senses. I feel as though I've done that already. Let me read the last paragraph here. Fear gripped the Witcher's heart as he knocked on the bathhouse doors. He knew that shortly before I disappeared without a trace, I had been planning to rob Siggy Reuben, one of the most powerful and dangerous men in the north. He would have to inquire about my fate without arousing any suspicions, which was a tall order indeed, for while Geralt may be an excellent Witcher, he is one lousy actor. Okay, let's take that last antidote, and I guess I'll head back and hope that that bath isn't filled up, because I don't know, I'm gonna have to meditate and try to get more antidote if it is filled up. And we'll keep the Witcher senses going here, not just for looting purposes. I still don't get what the red marks are on my mini-map. Maybe they were just where the corpses were, where I had to burn them. That should be the troll lighting up on my Witcher senses ahead there. And there's nothing else. I already investigated those. And that was the first thing oh wait, I don't think I ever went through here, did I? Oh, that's because it's locked. There you go. Oh, I never saw that. Okay.
Edges curled out. Something inside blew it wide open. Wall 2. Bathhouse drain pipes seem to converge here. That'd be it down here. Time to see Dijkstra.
Okay. Can I see him this way? And did I loot all his stuff? No, I didn't. How do I get at that? It's very important that I pilfer everything I can from him. Enhanced relic oil. Very nice. Linen. I don't really need that, but I'll take it. Blunt axe, pickaxe, and florins. Okay. I'm hoping that I can... What was something just... Oh, must have been that. Was this the way? Must be, because there's nothing to loot. I must have been here already. Before I head up, I just want to check something in my inventory here. I thought... Why is that... I don't know why that had a star over it for a second there. Okay, so let me check alchemy. We had some things, some potential things we could craft now. And it doesn't look like we have any of the things we need to do that. Enhanced relic oil. What are we missing? We're missing cave troll liver. Well, Bart's awfully friendly with us. I won't try to get a cave troll liver in the easiest way I could right now. Enhanced dragonite oil. Wasn't there? There was something else though. Cave troll liver for enhanced agroid oil as well, so I need 2 of them. Okay, and what type of longrube? Alright, I think I looked at that before. Alright, so we don't have anything to craft. Let's head up and hope we don't drown in a bath. Oh, it's nice of him to leave that empty. Anything in here to loot? We have plenty of stuff to harvest. I think I could pass on harvest. I wonder what it is about Han fiber that he likes so much. Keeps a pretty decent supply of it in his bathhouse. Maybe it's just like for aromatherapy or something for his guests. Alright, why does it feel like I'm not heading the right way? Where on the world map are we supposed to... Yeah, I'm headed right at him. Okay. Just out of curiosity, what does return to the bathhouse and summarize with Dijkstra? Okay. Oops, thought that was a door. Are you at... Nope. Where the heck is the door? Your door. That's Happen, the eunuch. This must be his, there he is. I won't loot his library. I am curious. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff I could take from him. But we won't do that.
I do. What do you want?
I'm done investigating and all of the things we already asked him.
Done. Examined every nook of the sewers near your vault.
Well, learn anything?
Yes, it was Dandelion. I mean, found pieces of the bomb, found one of the thieves' corpses. Thieves loaded the treasure onto a boat. I guess we'll save that for last.
Found a second corpse, one of the thieves. Threw up the antidote just like your man Fonz.
A beautiful death. Anything on the body?
Not much. Empty vial.
Wouldn't have left him behind if he was anybody. Common porter, must be. Knew nothing, means nothing. Dead end. Literally.
Found pieces of the bomb.
Seems to me a bomb blew the wall open. Look.
Bottom of a silver cylinder, probably. Covered in runes. Interesting. Any idea what it contained?
Recognized some ingredients by their scent. Wyvern oil and sugar.
Sugar? Geralt, I'm in no mood for jests.
Nor am I. Just saying what I found. Bomb contained sugar.
Let's think. Sugar would react violently with sulfuric acid, but not so violently to cause an explosion.
Didn't know you were versed in alchemy.
Dabbled in it a bit while at Oxenford Academy. But this is no time to reminisce. You're to find my treasure, not write my biography. Know anything else about this bomb? Anything at all?
Well, it was inside the pipe. Oh, right, because right. Let's mention that before we get to that.
Bomb went off inside a drainage pipe embedded in the vault wall. But the grate at the end of the pipe was in place when the blast happened, meaning...
The bomb must have found its way into the pipe from inside the bathhouse.
Exactly. Might have gone something like this. Perpetrator started emptying one of the pools, then dropped the bomb down the drain.
The bomb flowed down with a runoff, came to rest on the grate, and, to quote Bart, big boom.
Before we do that, let's talk about this.
Bits of treasure dropped out of the crates, left a clear trail. You know, like the fairy tale with the crumbs.
I know the one. Hansel, Gretel, burning witches. Very fitting for Novigrad.
Trail leads to the river where the sewer lets out. Breaks off there. My bet, they loaded the treasure onto a boat.
Yeah, a cart drawn by sewer rats does seem unlikely. But since boats don't leave trails, it amounts to fuck all.
Well, let's check out the drain.
Drain pipes are only promising lead. We just need to know which pool it's connected to.
Yes. Happen keeps a record of guests. Should be able to tell us who used that pool the day of the break-in. You've not done badly.
Feel honored to be acknowledged.
Oh, that famous sarcasm. I missed it.
Really?
About as much as I'd miss a knife in my knickers. Alright. You inspect the pools on the right, I'll take the ones on the left. Holler if you find anything.
Pools on the right. Okay.
Nothing interesting.
Some on fiber. This
Something floating on the surface. Oil, looks like.
Okay, now should I alert him? Why is it still glowing red? I didn't get a quest update. Alright. Ah, what's that there?
Silver lid. Matches the cylinder bottom I found in the sewer. Dijkstra, come here.
I'm hoping it's not dandelion on that ledger for that day.
Something.
Yeah, bomb part.
Happen. Drain pool 4 and bring me the guest book. Chop chop.
See what's on the bottom. By the way, Happen's not a suspect? Okay.
By the way, what about Happen? Could have overheard you mention the vault. Has access to the bathhouse whenever he wants.
Happen has numerous flaws. He's pompous, pretentious, can be a real prick sometimes, ironic as that may sound. But his loyalty is beyond question.
How can you be so sure?
Witches know their monsters, spies know their men.
You trusted Philippa Eilhart once too.
True. But I didn't pull Philippa Eilhart out of a Kaviri prison the night before her execution.
Okay.
Let's see what's on the bottom. Grate's been removed from the drain, meaning they flushed the bomb down here.
Happen. Who used this pool the day of the break-in?
Let me see. Bertold Heinz, town councilman, Josef Schweik, brewer, and Margrave Henkel.
Henkel? That's impossible.
Henkel. Who is that? Impossible why?
Impossible. Why?
Old coot's been eating dirt since last winter. Couldn't have been here the day of the break-in.
He's dead? I'd not heard.
Not surprising. The Honourable Margrave croaked in a brothel, decked out in leather lingerie, so the family held a hush-hush funeral. But I have my sources.
Yeah, I saw him that fateful day, Mr. Reuven. I'm certain of it.
Did you speak to him? Get a good look at him?
No. He merely passed by on the way in.
So you didn't see Henkel. You saw an impersonator. Think for once. They scooped out your balls, not your brain. And you, Geralt, start looking into this.
He's not going to be nice if I tell him to be nice. What's the point of that?
Fine. Where should I start?
Henkel's home. Derelict townhouse south of the main square. You might happen on some trace of this scoundrel we're looking for there. Well, off with you.
45 experience points. Okay, the more I look into this, the more I feel as though I'm going to be revealing that it's dandelion, though. Okay, so let's make sure that that's our selected quest, and go to Margrave Henkel's house. Is there anything? No, that's the same last paragraph there. Okay, so how do I find my way out of this maze and get to Henkel's house? Where is Henkel's house? That's convenient because I could go to the armorer and sell some stuff, assuming that the armorer is not asleep, which he seems to always. How do I get out of here? Happen, can you guide me out of here? Where's my... Boy, I hit a dead end quick, didn't I? What's with the smoke? Okay, interesting. Is this the way out? Yes. I knew that. I was testing Happen. Alright, what time is it? It's 10. So there is no way that I'm going to find the armor. I could go see Hattori and see if he finally made some money to buy stuff off me. I don't know why I'm using my Witcher senses, because I'm just going to end up stealing stuff. This is... Yep, no armor. What about that other blacksmith that was... He was like right over here, was he not? No, that's... Where the heck was he? Tell you what, that can wait. Okay, what do we have here? It's not really... Oh, there we go.
What a dump. Looks more like a beggar's hovel than a Margrave's townhouse. Dandelion made some interesting friends.
Alright, so we've got to ard this down. And we've got footsteps, interesting.
Footprints.
Okay. And, so if he's dead, there's no harm, right? I don't need any of that. Something over here that looks like...
Silver cylinder.
Yeah.
Bottom looks like what I found in the sewer.
Okay. Don't need a vial. Footsteps leading upstairs, but, you know, we've got some... The last wish. Care for your sword, soldier. We may read those eventually. Oops. What the heck? The lands of the north, Velen. Have I read that? The land of Velen, located in western Temeria, with its capital in Gorsvelen, is one of the poorest provinces in the kingdom. Its territory encompasses the Isle of Thaned, home to the famous Magic Academy, which, along with Gorsvelen, constitutes the commercial and developmental mainspring of the entire province. Velen is a stop on the Novigrad trade route running through Sidaris, Vergen, and I guess I found out it's pronounced Bruges, Sintra, and other such southerly realms. Veleners subside primarily on agriculture, crafting, and animal husbandry. The province is practically deprived of all natural resources. It contains a great deal of forests, wetlands, and cultivated woods, though the greatest part of it is covered in swamps and bogs. Okay. Royal lineages of the north, and another care for your sword, soldier. Okay, we will not read that stuff right now. Follow the footsteps upstairs, I suppose. Casket, dried fruit. Would there be something in the casket? I don't think so. Let's leave that there. I guess these are footsteps in the dust. That's why I see them. Another casket, more dried fruit. I took the casket
A
this
letter.
time.
And a bottle.
Mysterious note.
The wine from your birth year. It's absolutely excellent. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it. But afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. Your birth year. Could be dandelions. Or Ceres.
Okay. And that's all that was in that note? This was the mysterious note, right? Casket I'm picking up for no reason. The wine from your birth year, it's simply brilliant. Startling bouquet. You absolutely must try it, but afterwards, please place the bottle back where you found it. With love, from D. Okay. Bottle of wine, I guess we're taking that. Okay, quest updated. Meteorite ingot. Okay. And the footsteps lead out this door. Don't need any of that. And was there anything else here? Ladle, don't need a ladle. Interesting. We've got a inspect thingy over. Is that on the other side of that wall? Place bottle in slot for 1251 vintage. Okay, so That should activate something, but we've got like a search icon over here. What the heck? Do I ARD that down or something? Is it giving me... It's not indicating any interaction, is it? That, I guess, opens when I put the wine bottle in place, I would assume. Okay. And then we can satisfy that examine thingy. Okay, so let's do it.
$12:45 to 12:54. Satisfying click. In the next room over, I think.
Okay, let's see. What are these? Investigate the other room using your Witcher senses. Question, okay. Aha.
Secret room. Probably where Dandelion and his cohorts planned the heist.
Okay. Got another update. Okay, I kind of would have done that anyway.
Wyvern oil. Stain. Wyvern oil.
Just trying to loot the bookshelf. Wild Hunt. I'm sure I must have that. Times of the North Melon. Got another one of those. Is there anyone who would buy all these books for me? Somebody must. Hunting gauntlets. Master item. Okay, and I think I picked up gauntlets down in the sewer, right? There's something to examine over there. Nothing else left to loot. Yes, actually we do. We've got loot and examine there. Wild Hunt again.
Instructions on how to build a bomb. Signed by one Kalkstain.
Okay, so that's Dandelion's friend. So it's all coming together here.
And lumps of a substance dipped in wyvern oil. Potassium. Looks like they made the bomb here.
So, all right. Letter from Dudu.
Siri, Menge is following me. He has seized the treasure. He has Dandelion. You must flee. Footsteps. Not good.
Oh boy. How do I get out of here quick? Dudu Bibervelt. Okay. Now I know Dudu from Gwent. Check what's going on downstairs. Do I really want to? That must be Menge, right? All right. So Menge has Dandelion. Let's look at characters here. Dudu Bibervelt. Geralt and I had known the Doppler Dudu for years. Right, that explains the way his card operates in Gwent, or did the last version I played. Everything's changed so much that anyway. For years, from before the moment we had actually met him, in fact. You see, we first unwittingly talked to him when he was in Novigrad impersonating another friend of mine, a halfling merchant named Dainty Bibervelt. Dudu had assumed Dainty's form to use the merchant's network of contacts for some business endeavors of his own. Dainty was infuriated at first at his inability to locate the imposter who had inserted himself into his dealings, but when Dudu's investments began generating sizable returns, the halfling changed his tune. He took the Doppler on as a partner, introducing him to everyone as his cousin, Dudu Bibervelt. Ciri, Dudu, and I had all embroiled ourselves in quite the fiasco, but unlike me, the Doppler was not caught by the temple guard. Okay, so Menga caught them red-handed with the treasure, and somehow Ciri wasn't there. I just want to check something in my inventory real quick here. No, they weren't gauntlets, they were boots, right? Yeah, none of those are better than what I've got. Okay, so there's no way for Geralt to sneak, really, that I'm aware of. So we'll just, we'll kind of tiptoe down the stairwell here, really slowly. And Triss.
And Triss.
Really? What the heck? What does my quest have a word with Dijkstra? Alright, well, I guess now I have to blow Dandelion's cover, right? Don't have much of a choice.
Didn't expect to see you here. Certainly not with Triss.
I decided we could use someone who knows a bit of magic. The runes on the bomb, I'm absolutely dying to know what they mean.
You dying to know too, Triss?
No, just here for the coin.
Ah, Marigold playing the cynical materialist. I love it. In truth, her ideals brought Triss here. She needs gold to save her colleagues. When I recover my treasure, I'll be in a position to help her. Simple as that. Speaking of which, and pardon my Beauclervoise, have you found out who fucking nicked my gold?
All signs point to Mengi. That's a nice... and I'm not even lying when I say that, but, you know, I'm leaving out the full truth, or parts of the full truth. Wait, why'd you come here? Well, I think he just told me that. But it's kind of worth it. It's kind of worth it just to press him a little more.
Hang on. Gotta tell me why you're here first. We agreed. If I learned anything, I'd take it to you.
So we did. But I was concerned about you. Stopped by to see if everything was alright.
You don't trust me.
Bullshit. You don't trust me.
I trust you as much as you trust me. Not at all. Believe me, it's a healthy relationship.
Gentlemen, really feel privileged to witness your battle of wits. But try to remember, unlike you, I put my life at risk every time I venture out into the streets. Did the same just coming here. So I beg you, can we get to the point?
Okay.
Bothered Triss for nothing. No point examining the bomb.
Because?
'Cause I already know who nabbed your treasure. Commander of the Temple Guard, Caleb Menge.
Well, well, Marigold. Your coin stands to come with a side of revenge. Geralt, would you be kind enough to tell me what you've learned? I'm terribly curious.
Margrave Henkel told me everything. Margrave Henkel told me everything. So in an indirect way, Margrave Henkel is dead. He's not going to buy that. It doesn't matter.
What I've learned doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Yet you agreed to help me.
I am. Doesn't mean I have to confess everything.
I'll let your insolence fly this time, but only because his honor the Margrave might indeed have something to do with the theft. Menge has been spending heaps of coin lately, though to my knowledge he shouldn't have a copper to his name.
So, what now?
From what I've heard, Menge spends his nights at the docks, witch hunter's quarters. Maybe pay him a visit, ask where he's holding my gold for me.
I doubt Menge will say, of course he won't. While you sit here twiddling your thumbs. Yeah, this is, I mean, I'm getting involved with the underworld, and now I'm going to, you know, basically tick off the Eternal Fire guys. Not that I haven't done that already, to some extent. Let's, let's just
Doubt
get to the
Menge will
point.
admit anything willingly.
As do I. Lucky I hired a witcher and a sorceress who've been through so much together to get this done.
What's our past got to do with it?
A great deal. Lovers will jump into the abyss for one another. suits my needs perfectly. Namely, it greatly increases your chances of getting out of the Hunter's barracks alive with my treasure.
Triss and I, that's all in the past. You're using us. Well, I mean... Is it all in the past? She seems to think so. You're using us. Does that... That's not going to change his... You're using us.
In other words, you're using us.
Using you? Never. Merely making the most of your mutual bond. Well, lovebirds, I really must be going. Good luck.
Thought you'd correct him. Say that we... you know.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't need to know anything you didn't say. He just doesn't need to know everything.
Dijkstra doesn't need to know about my love life.
Wise. I'd never choose his shoulder to cry on either. But we've strayed from our topic. Got a treasure to recover.
Triss, gotta tell you something. Dijkstra's gold, it's the last thing I care about.
Thought as much. This is about Ciri, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Menga's got Dandelion locked up somewhere, and Dandelion saw Ciri.
That changes everything. Listen, meet me at midnight by the Chapel of the Eternal Fire, east of the harbor. We'll figure out a way to get into the Hunter's barracks together.
All right, see you then, and thanks.
Now it's past midnight, so what does that mean? And that was a neat trick, although she does seem to risk setting the house on fire that she teleports from. Alright, so now we deal with the witch hunters and the Eternal Fire guys, I guess. Does this mean that Whoreson Jr. is no longer a person of interest for Geralt in his quest for Dandelion and Ciri?